There comes a time when your project comes to an end and you have finished your education or the time span of your project, and you see here that you can assess the progress of your project. Let's say 100% of the donations has been received by you. You also have handed in enough reports. We request one report for every term. So if your project is going for 1 year, you have to at least hand in 3 reports, and you have, the money spent. Here you see that, that student has 109% confirmation of payment. This means that he had to raise more money from someone else just to cover all his expenses for that project. At least 90% of the costs have to be spent in order for you to finish the project. And now you see here under your options, needed to finish successfully, number of open reports 0, amount of money open 0. That means you can successfully finish your project, and there are now 2 options. One is finish with passed exams or finished with failed exams. If you have passed your exams, you can hand in your final report showing that you have finished your education successfully, and then you press on the finished and passed exams button, and you will see here that you will need to fill in a report. What have you learned during this educational project? What was special to you? What helped you to successfully finish this part of your education? It was very hard, but I learned a lot. Then what were your highlights? Name at least one thing that went well. The second term presentation was great. And then what could you have done better? What will you do better in your next project? I will start to study for the final exam sooner. So these are the 3 things that we'll ask from you. First, that you have a little assessment of what you have learned during this educational project, what stood out, what is at least one thing that was a highlight for you, and what you do better next time. Sorry, there is a little spelling error here. And please be more detailed, as I have been here, because your future projects, the funding of your future projects will also depend on this final report. People will see, your donors will see what you write here, and they will want to share the success because they have contributed to a successful project. And please allow them to rejoice with you by giving a detailed report about what you have learned, what was your highlights, and what you will do better. And then you can press on submit. And now you will see that the finishing status is now fully accredited for that you have finished successfully. And if you press on report, you will see when the report has been handed in, what you have learned, what your highlights were, and what you can do better. And you will see here now you have your finished project with success, Bachelor of Law at Fora Bay College, and you have a possibility to hand in a new project for your second year or for any other educational project you wish to do.